Hello, you are welcome to my channel. Today we'll be looking at the divisibility test. How do you know if a number is divisible by any number from 2 to 10? So we'll start from 2. For you to know if a number is divisible by 2, what you simply need to check is the last digit. If the last digit is an even number or it is 0, then that number is divisible by 2. So if you check the last digit here, it is 8. And 8 is an even number. So if that last number is either an even number or 0, then you know that that number is divisible by 2. So 3,248 divided by 2 will give us 1,624. 1,624. Alright, the next one is, how do you know if a number is divisible by 3? What you just need to do is to add all the digits. 3 plus 0 plus 9 plus 0 will give us 12. And 12 can divide 3 without a remainder. So when you add all the digits of a particular number and that value obtained is divisible by 3 without any remainder, then you know that the number is divisible by 3. So 3,090 divided by 3 will give you 1,030. So that gives 1,030. Then the next one is divisibility by 4. How do you know if a number is divisible by 4? What you just simply need to do is to check the last 2 digits. If the last 2 digits forms a number that is divisible by 4, then you know that that number as a whole is divisible by 4. So 84 here can divide 4 without any remainder. So that means this 5,184 can divide 4 without a remainder. And when it divides 4, the answer is 1,296. 1,296. That is the answer. Then the next one, number 4 here says, how do you know if a number is divisible by 5? What you just simply need to do is to check the last digit. If the last digit is either 5 or 0, then you know that that number is divisible by 5. So 1,865 divided by 5 will give you 373. 373. Then let's continue from number 5 in the next slide. Now, this one is saying 1,314 divided by 6. How do you know if a number is divisible by 6? What you simply need to do is to check the last digit. If it is even and the sum of its digit is divisible by 3, then that number as a whole is divisible by 6. So the last digit here is an even number, which is 4. So 4 is an even number. And if we add all the digits, it is divisible by 3. 1 plus 3 plus 1 plus 4 will give us a total of 9. And 9 can divide 3 without a remainder. So since the last digit here is an even number, 4 is an even number, and the sum of all the digits is divisible by 3, then we know that that number can divide 6. So 1,314 divided by 6 will give you 219. 219. Then the next one is 4,000 264 divided by 8. How do you know if a number is divisible by 8? If the last 3 digits form a number divisible by 8, then you know that that number is divisible by 8. Now, the last 3 digits here is 264. And 264 can divide 8 without any remainder. So that tells you that 4,264 can divide 8 without a remainder. So 4,264 divided by 8 will give you 533. So that is the answer. And then the next one, how do you know if a number is divisible by 9? What you just simply need to do is to add all the sum of its digits. And if it is divisible by 9, then you know that that number is divisible by 9. So if the sum of its digit is divisible by 9, then that number is divisible by 9. So let's add this digit now. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 8, 16. 16 plus 2, 18. And 18 can divide 9 without any remainder. So that tells you that 6,282 can divide 9. And 6,282 divided by 9 will give you 698. So that is it. Then the last one is, how do you know if a number is divisible by 10? A number is divisible by 10 if the last digit is 0. So the last digit I have here is 0. So that shows that this number is divisible by 10. So 3,130 divided by 10 will give you 313. So this is the simple way of knowing if a number is divisible by any value from 2 to 10. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this. Thank you.